This is the largest earthquake that we've seen anywhere in the world since the Sumatra earthquake. Well, the problem with an earthquake this size is that the size of the fault that broke is very large. Probably about 200 kilometers long, and so that means that the damage will be distributed over a very wide area. It's quite a different case from what we saw in Haiti earlier this year, where the earthquake punched very hard in one particular spot, which just unfortunately was very densely populated. Here we're going to have damage distributed over a very wide area, and that's going to be the problem. It's going to be difficult to get to all the places that have been affected. And it means that the shock waves have spread out and some of their energy has been absorbed by the rocks. So the damage anywhere will be less than if it were a very shallow earthquake like the Haiti one. Chile is a developed country. It has very good earthquake engineers. They know what the problem is, but it always comes down to the man on the ground, the actual builder, to make sure that he actually follows the regulations. And that, of course, is going to be something that varies from place to place. So you can know how to protect against earthquakes in theory. Whether the practice on the ground is actually being done properly, that's something that's hard to say. It comes down to the depth, and it's really shallow earthquakes that tend to produce tsunamis. This one down at 35 kilometers roundabout, it probably didn't have a big enough impact on the seabed to produce a major tsunami. I've heard that there has been a tsunami observed on the Chilean coast, but it was small. And that probably means that there isn't going to be a large tsunami affecting the other side of the Pacific either. There's going to be more aftershocks, and I've heard that there's been another one that is as large as 7.1, and I think we can expect a lot of aftershocks over the next days and weeks, but they will most likely follow the typical pattern for aftershocks after an earthquake of this type, which is that they will decrease in number and decrease in frequency and also decrease in magnitude.